Hello everybody and welcome to the Midnight Game Room. I'm Marty and today I'm going to be playing Fingerbones. It's a really small game. It's like 80 megs and it's free and it came out I think last year. I just found it on Steam, decided I'd give it a shot, see what it was about. It's a psychological horror game, but other than that I don't know too much about it, so let's give it a shot. Fingerbones, a psychological horror game by David Szymanski. Yep. Fingerbones is intended to be completed in a single sitting and there is no save function. It is suggested that you set aside about a half hour to complete it. Okay. Let's do it. Well, I can see why it was so small. The textures are just terrible, but it gives it a really gritty sort of feel. Was that a note? It's my weekend to get Katie, but I'm really not in the mood. I distracted her with the TV and came here to read. I couldn't interest myself in reading, so I tried to write. I couldn't write anything more than the usual handful of disconnected thoughts and theories. Medication didn't help, and divorce certainly didn't help. Oh, okay. Because I am not depressed, I am enlightened. This is the result of 2 decades of scientific education and philosophical pondering. This is the price of knowledge. Yeah, I don't believe that. Unless you were in a really, really bad situation, I can't imagine you wouldn't be at all affected by divorce. I mean, at some point you had to actually like her, right? Is that a note? It appears to be a page from a manuscript. Pop morality is too reliant on emotions and not reliant enough on rational thought. If morality must be determined, and I maintain that it is a farce, it should not be determined by feeling. Feelings are nebulous, subjective, and changeable. Rather, it should be determined by thinking. The actions of a natural creature are natural and thus moral, unless a concrete scientific reason can be given to prove them as immoral. Okay, this guy's a little bit crazy with the science. That's alright. I mean, I like science, but not quite the way he seems to. I don't know why I'd use my daughter's name as a door lock code in my survival bunker, but whatever keeps her happy, I suppose. She's like her mother, a delicate, fragile version of her mother. Damn her. Yes! Damn her for being her mother's daughter. What a bitch. Okay, what button? Ah! So, that's a generator. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, another note. When I was 15 years old, I lost my virginity. I shook uncontrollably the entire time. I felt the same primal excitement yesterday night in the cellar. So he's orgasming in the cellar? I suppose. If you're hanging out in a box. Oh, it's keyboard. Oh, for the lock code. What was the daughter's name? Katie! Alright. Katie. That's a good sound. Is this the door I came in? I don't want to... Yes, that's the exit. I don't want to go that way. Ooh, okay. What's that? What is that sound? Why are they breathing so hard? Hello? Is anybody there? Any ghosts? Ghoulies? Zombies? You're not gonna attack me while I read this note, are you? Okay. It's finally happened. The whole world is a chaos of thunder and screams. When the ashes settle, we will all be wild animals again. I'm sorry, I can't read. I am ecstatic beyond words. I haven't been able to reach Lynn for several days, and she's probably dead for all I know or care. Lynn. Oh, that must be the wife. But Katie was here when it started, and I have no idea what to do with her. Most of the town is dead. Katie and I only survived because we ran to the bunker. Perhaps this is what I've needed. Freedom from all the irrational rules and inane social values. Just pure, beautiful survival. What is that sound? Stop making noises! I boxed up everything that isn't practical and useful. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific edification. I'd like to store the boxes in the cellar, but I can't get them down the ladder by myself. I just piled them up near the hatch. The blood would probably ruin them anyway. Blood! What blood? Is there blood in the cellar? What's that? No! Stop. Oh, this is creepy. Something's gonna pop out at me soon. The tool room has been her name for years now, and I can't bring myself to change it. Katie? No. Oh, it must be his wife, Lynn. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to run back and forth to unlock all of the doors as I get notes. That's alright, but I'm just wondering when something's going to jump out at me. So I'm assuming the tool room is the room that was the locked door in the basement here. So am I somebody else, or am I the guy? Am I the father? There are things I've wanted to do for years, desires I've kept locked in the back of my conscience. No, no, no. It's been nearly a year since I've seen a woman. No! And now I realize there's no practical reason to keep those desires locked up anymore. Yes, there certainly is. That's your daughter. Oh! You sick son of a bitch! You sick bastard. I changed the storage room code to something I can easily remember. NNY. The rest of the word is missing. NNY. Jenny. Oh, it's Lynn backwards. Okay. She remembered Father's Day and drew me a picture. I don't understand her. She's just like her mother. She wants to waste time drawing pictures, and we're barely able to find enough food to survive. I turned her crayons into candles. We need more candles in case the generator goes out again, and it helps break up the monotony. I yearn for the excitement of those first few weeks. This is crazy. I mean, I get that he's all post-apocalyptic-y, but there's lines you don't cross, dude. There's some serious lines you don't cross. So if I'm right, it should be NNYL. Yes, there we go. Oh, this game is creeping me out. Even though nothing has happened, the sounds alone are scary. They're making me think that something's going to pop out any second. And it just creeps me right out. I know something's going to happen. Another note. I am a bag of DNA and I exist... Oh, what's that? Stop crying. Stop crying. I'm a bag of DNA and I exist to make more of myself. I married and produced a daughter because my genes demand reproduction. I wrote books and created because creativity served as a survival advantage to my ancient ape ancestors. What is that? I built this place, took refuge in it, and spent hours thinking up silly little artificial laws to live by, because my forefathers built cities and societies to allow time and peace to reproduce and protect their genes. Dreams, love's opinions, desires, beauty, innocence, figments of our collective primordial imagination. Fleeting electrical signals that fire across his synapses for a pointless moment in time. They used to serve a purpose, and now they are in needless confusion, and here I am, the last man on Earth for all I know, ready to be freed from them. Please stop making noises out there! You're scaring the children. And by children, I mean me. What button? Did anything happen? Hello? This game is creeping me out. It's just these odd little scratchy sounds in the background, and then right when you least expect it, a really bassy rumble, or a girl crying, or heavy breathing right behind you. Is some of the scariest sounds. I mean, I've got goosebumps right now. This is creepy. Oh, that's open. That's what the button did. Those bones? Fingerbones? The cellar is freedom. Oh, okay. Why are there finger bones? Why did he put finger bones in a safe? Okay. This guy has some serious things wrong with him, not to mention, his usual stuff that we picked up on at the beginning of the game. Okay. There's only enough food for one. She's going to die anyway, and I'm free now. Freedom. It took the end of all humanity for me to find freedom. What's going on with my light? You leave my light alone! Why is there so much blood on that table? No, he didn't. It seems to have been torn from a diary. She finally died last night. I don't know whether from starvation, dehydration, or blood loss. Did he lock her in here? I threw her body into the woods. Her fingers, my anti-religious artifacts, my testaments to moral and intellectual freedom are locked in the safe upstairs. This guy's fucking insane. I am content in the knowledge that I haven't done anything wrong. Oh, really? You haven't done anything wrong? Oh my god, this guy's insane. No, my light. The father didn't know why he'd come back after all these years, starving and tired. He just wanted to see the cellar one last time. With one last flicker, the flashlight died and he was left in the pitch dark. He sat down on the cold floor and closed his eyes. He could still hear her, even now. It was peaceful here in the cellar. It was free here in the cellar. What the fuck? That is just all kinds of messed up. I don't know. And that's it. The game just closes the desktop. Wow. I was really expecting something to jump out. I had this shiver down my spine the whole time I've been playing this. But this guy is all kinds of messed up. I am the guy. I am the father who's just fucking insane. Holy crap. Well, that's Fingerbones. Damn. I don't know what to say about it. That is a very creepy game. It's very short. They were right. He said a half-hour sitting. It's only really been about 15 minutes, but I assume when you're as good at games as I am, you can figure those passwords out and read pretty quick. but holy shit scary. So, that was Fingerbones. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. And if you want to, go ahead and play it for yourself. But it's a really short game, but it is free. So, I mean, for what it's worth, I had fun with it, I guess. And also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. That's it for me for now. Game on.